think the thing we're most proud of is probably the productivity of the team. As the city has continued to grow, it's been a challenge to stay ahead of it. We just keep piling on more and more projects, and our team has risen to the occasion. That's our staff, our contractors, our consulting engineers. It takes everybody to make it happen, and we're proud to say that we've been able to make it happen and stay ahead and keep everything going.
So in 2024, we've been working on enhancing the customer experience, especially when it comes especially in terms of electronic processes. We took a lot of our paper processes and made them electronic, and I would say that also applies to Municipal Court and the Montrose Pavilion. We've gotten new software in both of those departments, and we are just trying to make it as easy as possible to conduct business with our customers.
The biggest one is probably the land use code update. So what we've done with that is a 16-month-long process that actually started in late 2022 that we've kind of wrapped up in 2024. It's not necessarily the sexiest project or the most public project per se, but a very good land use update that modernizes our code, looks at more housing opportunities for the City of Montrose, and really encourages that. Another big, or a big couple of projects really, are some grant funding that we received dedicated to housing. So received several $1 million in 2024 specific to kind of keeping and maintaining affordable housing that exists here in Montrose, as well as constructing some future infrastructure for future housing developments. So a lot of housing related items, really exciting there, and that's our 2024.
I would say our Public Work Expo that we did down in Cerise Park. We brought a bunch of our equipment down there, sweepers, vectors, backhoes, all sorts of stuff, and we gave demos, we let kids ride and stuff, and we showed a lot of our robotic equipment, things like that, and got good reviews. Everybody seemed to really like it, enjoy it. Requested that we do it again this coming year, so we are planning on doing a similar event. It'll be in May of 2025, and probably at our site of the new Public Works building.
I think some of the big accomplishments that we did was a smooth transition of the suburban water area, changing out all those meters, the staff, the commitment of the staff to get those done in a timely manner to where we could continue to bill those customers, get those incorporated in our system. The other thing I think is the wastewater treatment plant. The facility is reaching the end of its life, and many of those facilities are aged, and keeping those in operation, keeping that plant in compliance with all the state and federal regulations.
I would say that the police department had several accomplishments in 2024. Hiring is one of them. It continues to be awesome right now, and we're staffing new police officers and cadets all the time. In 2024, we also started a domestic violence task force, and that was really a partnership with other criminal justice stakeholders in our community to reduce domestic violence crime in our city. Next, we had several community events that I'm very proud of, to include the National Night Out, where we had lots of citizens come out in front of the police department. We got to know them. We also hosted our first ever one-day Citizens Police Academy. That's happening again on April 5th, and so please sign up for that on our Facebook site and learn more about our police department. So we continue to look forward to those programs in 2025, and I'm so proud of our officers and our staff.
2024 was a great year for the finance team. One of the biggest highlights is the integration of suburban water customers into our utility billing system. That was 300 plus customers, and it was very successful. Business as usual. We've got a lot on our plates every year. We kind of do the same thing, paying 200 plus employees every other week, paying our vendors timely, and licensing and collecting sales tax from our vendors.
I think some of the accomplishments that we had, there were plenty of tough issues that came up and arose throughout the year in 2024. The legal team handled itself with nothing but grace and professionalism throughout the entire year, and provided sound legal advice to council and every department within the city. A big accomplishment, though, really was the sale of City Hall, historic City Hall. That was probably the key moment throughout the year of 2024.
2024 was another great year for the IT department. Our GIS department completed migration over to hosted service for some of our mapping stuff. Improves resiliency and scaling. And then on the IT side, it's just the constant march of improving our cybersecurity, trying to stay one step ahead of the bad guys.
I am very proud of the HR team. We've accomplished quite a lot last year, particularly setting some new standards for our open enrollment. It went the best I've ever seen it go in the 11 and a half years I've been here, thanks to the great support of our HR team. Also recruiting, very proud of recruiting. We have very, very open and good customer service in our recruiting. We want people to feel comfortable when we're interviewing them, and we want them to want to be a part of our team. Also, there's one more big program that I do want to send out some praise for, and that is our new employee committee. We've had a committee in the past, but we changed the process, and we have one of our employees volunteers to lead the committee, and we now have 6 events that the committee is in charge of, and they do a great job, and I just want to send out some kudos to our committee.